Hey, Nash here with a walkthrough of Sensouji, Tokyo's most visited temple. So you start out, you go down this giant market street. This is the end of the market street here, and there's the entrance to the temple proper. That's the actual market street. Then you've got the gates, and then right up here is right in front of the gates. There's the pagoda, there's the gate proper, and on either side are the Neo, the guardians of the actual temple. And this is the main temple complex. It was originally founded because a couple of brothers fished an image of Kannon, the Buddhist goddess of mercy, out of a nearby river, and then the temple was built around that sacred image. So as you walk up through the market street, there's some signs on your left that show that story unfolding. And then on either side of the main drag here in the temple grounds leading up to the main shrine in front of you, you'll see that on the left you can purchase omamori, which are protection amulets for various things. And then on the right you can get a fortune, which we'll talk about later. And then you've got a big incense cauldron of smoke there where you can stand in front of it, and the smoke is said to bring you good health, so you rub it into your clothes. And even more importantly, it keeps mosquitoes away. So it's a win-win no matter what. So this is a close-up of the entrance to the main shrine. And these are the decorative cauldrons on either side. And the ceiling here on the inside of the main shrine where visitors are allowed to go that aren't in service. Very ornate. This is everyone trying to drop some change in and make some prayers. There's another droppy change prayer bucket. And this is what you see when you leave. People in kimono on the exit gate. And this is to the fountain to purify your spirit before you go into the temple proper. And then, of course, ornate ceiling designs. Now we've got the shrine to the Bell of Time. Sounds amazing. It was really just rung in the Edo period to tell the time. And then we've got a couple of lion dogs here. Chi-sa in Okinawan, or Shurtsugal in Chinese, but they just mean lion dogs. There it is, the Bell of Time. And we've got a Saksa shrine on the grounds, which is a shrine to the brothers who dug up found the statue of Kannon in the river here, and it's the starting point for the Sanja Matsuri, the biggest festival in Tokyo, so that's pretty cool. Got some old-style lion dogs here, and traditional 1600s Edo-style architecture. We've got the newer contemporary-style lion dogs, and some old sort of Kirin and dragon things, and some dragons on the roof there. The whole complex is quite large with graves and shrines and commemorative statues. It's sculptures. This is the tomb of Toda Masuihaka right here. So pretty cool to have a tomb right on the grounds. Graves, Buddhas, shrines. The main temple, a couple other temples, frog sculpture. It's all very cool. Also on the temple ground is a shrine to the Shinto god Inari, the Shinto god of foxes, fertility, rice, tea, sake, agriculture, industry, and also the patron of swordsmiths and merchants. Now we've got the temple of Chingodo on the temple grounds. This is dedicated to worshipping and paying homage to Tanuki, which are the magical raccoon, badger, dogs that are real animals, but they're also mythical animals, and they change shape, supposedly, and help travelers along their way. And rumor has it I came across one on one of my jaunts to Mount Fuji. You can check that story out. It's one of these videos here, but this is just a quick walkthrough of the little shrine on the grounds proper. You got some big statues of Tanuki right over here. It's a nice little area, and I was quite happy that there was no one in it. And now we've got a quick montage of just various statues and things that are on the grounds. The grounds are very large, and the statues and graves and stone lanterns and shrines go on for quite some time. If you have a whole day to devote wandering around Sensouji, I would definitely recommend you take your time and really get into everything. So now we'll talk about omamori, which are the protection amulets that they sell. Here we go. But, yeah, I don't know. You can get them for anything. Your body, your mind, driving around in a car, success in tests. You can get them for practically everything. But the real draw of the temple is the omikuji, or paper fortunes, which are like super duper fortune cookies. So you go up, pay 100 yen, which is about the equivalent of like 1 USD. And then you shake this tube, and then out pops a stick with a number, and there's, I think, over 100 numbers, maybe 150 numbers. And then you find a drawer with a fortune with the corresponding number, and you draw your fortune out, and then you read it. And they're usually pretty good. Mine was comically bad and accurate to me. Basically, it was like, oh, you wonder why so many barriers are in your way all the time, repeatedly, and the people close to you are getting driven off one by one, pushed away under the heavy wheel that you're forced to stay under hard troubles. Gold, treasure, wealth, they're all buried underground. The chance for you to have them doesn't come to you yet. And then, you know, you think of something that you want while you're pulling your thing, and then mine was like, request will not be granted. The patient will not be cured. The lost article will not be found. The person you wait for will not come. Building a new house? Moving? Yep, those are both bad. You should stop planning trips. Oh, getting married? Employment? Those are terrible too. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, fortune. Thanks. In the event that you do get a bad fortune, you're supposed to tie it around a tree and draw again. But no, I'm keeping mine. I'll fight my fortune. No one tells me what to do. But no, nobody tells me what to do. I think I'll trot on 100% in the same direction that I was already going. That's what this fortune really means, right? I'm pretty sure if I keep pushing this heavy burden wheel that I will eventually get gold and treasure and wealth. I think that's what it's really telling me. Thanks for watching. Nash out.